She is ZZ Breezy.
And he's Alan the Virgin.
And
we
we're
are
Struggulations
Struggulations
101.
101. Yes, y'all.
How many motherfuckers you done seen with a leather jogging pant? Wanna know how the I turn up?
And call him a boss. That's like calling somebody daddy.
Well, this is the how I turn up.
This is Struggulations 101 with zeezee Breezy and Alan the Virgin.
Hey. It's been a long week with so many struggles to cover. But
Absolutely.
I think Alan has an announcement to make.
Me and my husband are planning a family.
Bitch, what? Are you leaving the show?
Doctor's orders.
Don't be doing that Janet shit on me.
Y'all, Janet!
Yeah, Janet.
Yes.
If you haven't known, she is officially unbreakable. She's
Right.
49 and pregnant.
Thank you. She's doing it.
She's doing it. We wish her the best. She dropped a
Yes.
video for Damn Baby.
Damn, baby.
Have you heard it?
Yes, I have, and I've
Is
seen
it
the
good?
video.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good. It's good. It's Janet. I'm happy to see her back. You know, yes.
Miss Jackson, if you're nasty.
Miss Jackson, if you're nasty, dun it.
Okay. Well, yes, honey.
Yes, see?
Yes, honey. So it's been a long week with so many struggles to cover. And I guess we got to start off where we kind of left off last week. Saturday was the White House Correspondents' Dinner, WHCD. Obama killed the shit out of it.
Yes.
He's probably the funniest president we'll ever have. His timing is just spot on. He should double as a comedian after his presidential life.
Obama.
By the way,
Obama.
guys, watch it. You can catch it on YouTube if you haven't seen it. He was really good, and maybe I almost cried actually.
Didn't he cry? I saw
Kind
a
of at
meme
the
with something with some
end.
tear,
Kind of
a
at the
tear.
end. He did a little glisten. But I realized, like, damn, like, I'm really gonna miss this guy. He's actually like a really cool guy.
An incredible person.
He's someone I would want to hang out with. How many
Honey.
presidents would you want to say that about?
The black ones.
Okay, one. Okay.
Allegedly, there's 4.
You know what? I've heard that shit before. George Washington.
Check up on your black history,
Do
y'all.
your history. Now people say the host Larry Wilmore bombed. I thought he was excellent.
Well, you know.
I thought he did jokes that people were afraid to laugh at in public. Because I was at home, I was crying.
Okay.
And I'm wondering, okay, is it just because, like, it's a room full of mixed, upper class, you're scared to laugh at certain jokes? Is it that?
And he was bringing the house down.
I was crying. And I'm like, damn, like, ain't nobody laughing at this shit? Like, I was fucking crying. But what he really catch flack for was his closeout, where he said, quote, Barry, you did it, my nigga.
You did it, my nigga.
Now, I gotta be honest. People
How
are
you
so
feel?
offended. I'm not offended. Well, first you. How you
Okay.
feel?
You ended like that on nigga at the White House Correspondents' Dinner, but I understand.
Now, in his defense,
Okay.
before he ended it, he went on a serious note and he said, I grew up in a world where there weren't any black quarterbacks, and it's so good to see a black leader of the free world.
Yes.
And then he said, to keep it 100, which is a thing on his show, which is the Tonightly show.
Okay.
So to keep it 100, Barry, you did it, my nigga. Which I gotta be honest, if he keeping it 100, I ain't mad. Cause in my secret world of dreams,
Absolutely.
I wish I could meet Barack Obama and be like, yo, you my nigga,
nigga.
son.
What's good?
You did it, my nigga. Yo, you got that motherfucker Bin Laden. Barry. You did it, my nigga.
You did it, my nigga.
You did it, son. And am I wrong to say that maybe this is 90% of black people's secret dream? They might not want to admit it. And maybe even white people's. Like,
yeah.
Like,
You did it, my nigga.
seriously. Like, yo, you did it, my nigga. Like,
It's something.
You mean to tell me Jay-Z has never, in all their meetings, all the basketball teams, all the whomevers he's invited to the White House, nobody ever
Absolutely.
said, yo, son, you that nigga, bruh. You know, like, honestly.
Yeah.
Because I would love to.
I would love to.
I would love to.
Or just be around in an area where that word can just be.
But
and it's no. All of that goes with nigga.
Antennas,
Right.
antennas. You know, PC, whatever.
So,
how much are we gonna miss him?
I'm gonna miss Barack Hussein Obama.
I'm gonna miss that nigga too.
Yeah.
Barry. You did it, my nigga.
Y'all.
And once again, guys, if you don't want a dickhead, please vote. Like, please, like, if we got a cool guy like Obama in, and I'm not saying Hillary or Bernie Sanders are the coolest people in the world, but you gotta admit they're at least better of the evil Lucifer that is Trump. Speaking of political speech, Cinco de Mayo this week.
Yay! Cinco de Mayo is today.
Cinco de Mayo is today. By the way, guys,
That's it.
By the way, guys, we tape on Thursdays plus on Friday. So if you're hearing this, you might have a hangover, but that's okay.
Just remember where you were today.
Well, just remember. Cinco de Mayo. In fact, guys, we're actually enjoying it right now. It's so early in the morning, but I totally have like a bottle full of like.
I had to take my shot.
Non-disclosed
My one
juices.
little shot.
He gonna take his one, honey.
Because Zeezee know.
He can't.
Because Zeezee been with me.
We ain't even gonna do the strugglation
Right,
on Alan today.
I am not.
But you know what? Maybe someone can ask Alan what happened that day.
Girl,
someone send that question to him. Maybe he'll answer it for you.
It's okay. We'll do a Zeezee.
Maybe.
We'll do a Zeezee thrown in question.
Maybe.
No,
Man. I'm not putting you on blast. It was actually refreshing. It brought me back to my younger days.
Girl, youth.
Back in my wild days, my mad existence.
What's
Fucking Avita. Don't know why. Don't know because it was Cinco and I'm thinking of the whole Latino, South American thing. Don't know. But Cinco de Mayo. I really have a question. If you're a Trump supporter, do you celebrate Cinco de Mayo? Because, and please tell me if I am wrong, but in our lives, I've never met a white person who wasted an excuse to get drunk or like to drink. And I think, and honestly, I don't even want to say white people specifically. The only reason why I say that is because there are songs about getting white girl wasted, white boy wasted, blah, blah, blah. So it is, I guess, stereotypically known to be a drinking.
What's chocolate wasted? I've heard of chocolate wasted before.
I don't know, but I'm thinking a bunch of St. Ides. Or Colt 45s. By the way, Billy D is going to be back as the spokesperson of Colt 45.
Shut the fuck up.
By the way, I drink 40s actually. I love 40s.
I'm not a beer drinker.
It is very economical.
But yes,
it's like $3
it's an
for like 40 ounces.
And you just be walking around brown bagging.
Bruh.
Put in your bag.
I'm not a hater on 40s. It's actually very economical.
I'll try it.
Yeah, it's actually worth it. But you know, stereotypically, white girl wasted, white boy wasted. White people apparently do not. You know, I mean, first of all, we all love to get drunk, but it's been known stereotypically that white people love it, maybe even more.
All the time.
Yeah, all the time. So, if it's on a Mexican holiday,
and you're a Trump supporter,
are you a hypocrite?
It's a possibility that you may be.
Because I'm thinking
you can't support that holiday.
You really can't. You really can't if you're all into making America hate again.
Send them back over that wall.
Right.
Put the wetbacks back on that boat and send them wherever they gotta go.
Right. So
you shouldn't.
You really shouldn't.
You shouldn't. Also, if you are a minority person and you despise white people, you should not celebrate St. Patrick's Day.
Yo, by the way, I am so Irish. I call myself Blirish.
I'm Irish too. I'm Celtic.
I'm Irish.
So I'm Irish.
Oh, you actually are too?
In a way. Right. We're going to get into it.
We will definitely trace down our lineage. Maybe not on this show, but But yeah, that is very true. That is very true. You shouldn't be celebrating St. Patty's if you're like against, a
holiday of another culture.
Right.
Nationality, ethnicity, all of that. You just shouldn't do that at all.
Right. And by the way, like speaking of the whole Trump thing, right? You have to go to a Latinos or a Mexican establishment, right? Because you're not celebrating Cinco at Applebee's, right?
You shouldn't be.
You shouldn't be.
You should be
That's
going
just
to Jose Tejas.
Shout out to Jose Tejas, which we ain't gonna tell you where we from, but I'm pretty sure there's a Jose Tejas in like every state.
Somewhere.
So like we can be like anonymous about where the Jose Tejas is.
Tejas.
Jose Tejas, that's it.
Tejas.
But yeah, so you kind of have to, right? So are they just blatant hypocrites?
But I mean, you support.
Isn't that Trump in general? So you're a hypocrite in general.
You're a shitty person.
That is very smart. That is actually very smart. You're obviously
Trump,
a hypocrite. I used to like him as an entertainer. I've never seen and I've heard Hillary and even other politicians say this before. I've never seen this side of him
at all. He's
never in our lifetime, and we grew up with him like essentially late 80s, the whole big development Wall Street thing. We grew up with him in some way. Like, he was always a big figure growing up. We've never seen this type of attitude from this guy. That's part of why I think he's faking the whole entire thing. I think he's going to be like, haha, I made a fool out of you guys. And all of my votes are going for Hillary. Thanks. You know what I mean? Because really, because we would have heard this by now. We grew up with Donald Trump. Literally, like, Donald Trump and our lives are like synonymous. And we grew up in a place that had his name is like everywhere.
It's Trump.
Everywhere.
You know.
Where there's Trump towers, Trump casinos, Trump whatever. It's like his name is synonymous with the late 80s, early 90s, all through our lives.
Money, construction, buildings, elegance, extravaganza.
So, I mean, I just really think that I really think this is all an act. I think he's going to turn the fucking party on its head and say, see, I got you guys. You guys are the real assholes, not me, because you guys actually followed me.
You're fired.
Get it. You're fired from America. Thanks. Exactly.
You're fired.
Exactly. And you have to go now. In fact, you got to go to Mexico.
You're fired.
You got to go to Mexico. all the cool people stay in America. Y'all got to go.
You're fired.
In fact, I had you guys in one rally. I got a plane outside, a Trump plane outside. Y'all gotta go.
That would be awesome.
I would love for him to like do the 180 because we've never seen him like this.
And
honestly,
you have that money. That's why I'm interested in Trump, because he's interesting.
My father's interested in Trump actually.
I don't know.
I can't understand why, because he's a businessman.
Right.
Because I feel like, what is he gonna do for you?
Right.
This is a guy whose father gave him $1 million loan. He's not a everyday average Joe. How many people can afford to file bankruptcy 4 times and still live to tell the tale?
A tale like his.
So, I'm sorry though, but why do you like Trump? Or, excuse me, why do you at least feel his aura in some way?
Okay, because I kind of feel like it's, he's a businessman.
Right.
Self-made, millionaire
in
some way.
Yeah.
Millionaire. Like, even the amount of money that he was given at, where he started to build and what he started to do and how he did it, it was like, whoa, you're a force to be reckoned with. And then we love him on TV.
He's a great entertainer. And honestly, I'll be honest, when he does his little speeches, I actually sit down and watch because I'm entertained by the amount of buffoonery he says. It's almost comedic. He is very entertaining, and I give him that. I'm just really hoping that he really just does the 180,
please, because it's gotta be something than what it's. No,
because
this is not it.
We've never known him to be like that,
and we're just confused.
We're just confused as hell. Speaking of being confused, oh my God, another week, something else is in the water. Afeni Shakur passed away earlier this week. For all those who don't know, which I can't not know how you don't know with a name like Shakur at the end. But she is Tupac's mom. She's an activist, a philanthropist, and advocate. She worked with the Black Panthers. Really ironic timing, being that it is Mother's Day weekend-ish. And on top, this is the time of year where they play Dear Mama on repeat, on the radio. They at least start playing it the end of April,
right? I guess absolutely
to right now, or I guess all through the actual day. And then also the Dear Mama special on VH1. It's funny because it taped last night, which would technically be Wednesday, by the way,
Which
guys.
has Anthony Anderson
and Jada Pinkett Smith and someone else. And I think the Smith kids, I think Queen Latifah.
Yes, Queen Latifah, the Smith kids, Willow and Jaden.
Right.
Shout out to y'all.
Shout out to y'all. Y'all looked very good at the gala, but we will talk about that later.
Yes.
But the taping of it was actually Wednesday night.
And she passed.
So I'm wondering if they had, and I think it's crazy timing, because apparently they had time to maybe rearrange the show. Now I don't know how it's gonna look on Sunday when it does air on Mother's Day.
I think we would expect something to be done.
I would expect something to be done.
I do, yes.
I guess the good thing that comes out of it, one, she's with Tupac.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, guys, do you think she's really dead, or you think she's with Tupac alive? I want to know how many conspiracy theorists really think that she's not dead. I kind of want to know that too. If there's anybody out there who thinks that, because I'm really that was the first thought that came to my mind actually. I wonder how many conspiracy theorists are going to
Is it
take
a Rockabilly?
this.
Is it a
Right.
Rockabilly?
So if you feel that way, let me know. Yeah. But if there is a good thing, Tupac's money was totally intact and airtight. Every single bit of paperwork that had to be done was done. Good. It will be kept from her ex-husband, who tried to sue and get it from her earlier this year. And I think a lot of it's going to be going to charity, and it's going to be going like a sister or a half sister, something like that. Mm-hmm. But either way, it's going to be going to people that she wants to. Nobody else can touch it. And I think a guy from Warner is going to be handling the whole estate collection. But I say that to say, she had everything so intact, but fucking Prince and what's going on right now is just so sad. It's totally the opposite right now.
Totally.
He allegedly had no will. It's allegedly everybody's gain. I heard that there's even a secret son coming out of the woodwork now.
You know, people are talking about that, speculating that his name I'm not sure of, but he popped up last week sometime.
Right.
And was
random moment.
Who is going on? What is this?
Right.
Who are you? But it's a possibility, because if he is, after the DNA
then
test,
everything goes to him.
Sorry, Tyka.
Sorry to the 4 or 5 half sisters, brothers, and the kids of the half sisters who died. But I'm
taking everything, and it's a possibility with Prince.
And it's just so sad because he kept his whole life private. And now here we are in his death, and it's getting ugly, honestly. I go on TMZ, certain websites, and I don't know what's worse. I don't know if this is worse than the Michael Jackson Whitney thing. I say that because we kind of knew they were on things. It was almost inevitable, maybe. Yes, Jackson was shocking, but we didn't know that there were issues.
Stuff going on.
And I think same thing with Whitney. We knew there were...
We knew.
Hey! You know what I mean? We knew that there were issues.
Gotta go back.
By the way, Whitney's probably my favorite Jersey girl, so, But,
always and forever.
Always and forever. But, seriously, I guess we kind of expected that.
But
with Prince happening so sudden, now we're hearing all this stuff. Does it feel like it's just too much? I just feel like it's almost they're almost dragging. I don't really want to know. I want to know when everything is done and conclusive. Give me everything at the end. I feel like that every day it's this new, oh my God, it's sad.
But then should they really even be able to? And it's horrible that he was, once again, such a private person, and they are digging up everything. Everything.
We know more about him than we probably ever have. Ever have. And that's really sad. And I'm hearing that the DEA is now involved and things like that. And, it's just honestly really sad. And I hate to use this as a segue, but it is. But I got something else that is really sad. And it's learning how to hoe right.
Y'all, it's the Breezy Breakdown.
It's time for the Breezy Breakdown, y'all. Girl, bye. Have several seats on that hard-ass chair. It's the Breezy Breakdown.
The Breezy Breakdown. The Breezy Breakdown.
The Breezy Breakdown. Girl, bye. The Breezy Breakdown for today is learning how to hold right. Do you know how to hold right, Alan?
I think I know how to hold right.
Okay.
For the most part.
For
But
all,
I'm a virgin, so what do I know?
Right. Well, just because you're a virgin doesn't mean you
don't
don't
know how to hold.
know. Okay? Because guess what? You probably know how to hold right better than anybody. Okay? Because
Maybe.
you are a virgin.
Yes.
Technically, I guess, in some way. Or at least in
Always
some
and
way, shape.
forever, a virgin.
Forever 21, honey. This basically comes from over the weekend, a screenshot of a Snapchat of a woman in bed with Cowboys prospect Ezekiel Elliott with a caption claiming so. Basically said, running Dallas new blah, 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 Ezekiel Elliott. Mm-hmm. And what I want to know is why? Why? You have a new NFL draft to quote-unquote America's team. Not my team. I'm an Eagles fan.
America's
but
team.
Quote-unquote America's team. Okay? The Dallas Cowboys. And you fuck it up before his first real paycheck?
You just throwing the pussy and just letting everybody know that you throwing the pussy early on.
Right. And he trusted you before the money.
Because I was like, who is she? Because once, she's not cute.
She's not at all.
She's not one of the girls that he's about to get.
No.
He ain't no Dallas girl.
Because trust me, he could get him a Kimmy and a B real fast with no fucking problem, okay? Even if you were a one-night stand, you could have saved the pick for a future blackmail. Mm-hmm. If he had a girlfriend, a fiance, or a upcoming baby's mom's, whatever, you could have saved that. And you could have been his main side chick.
But no, bitch.
No. 3 years of thoughting and you could have had a reality show. Right or wrong? You could have been making more than you ever thought you could have, but no, you want to fuck it up. Because you want to do a Snapchat and you want to show people who didn't even know who you was.
Right. Because who are you?
Who are these niggas? Which, by the way, who taught you to be a hoe? Because they did it all wrong. Hoes don't claim to be hoes, first of all. Hoes do it so well, you don't even think it. Okay?
Is she hoeing me?
Right.
Am I John?
Right. It should be a question. And by the way, Ezekiel Elliott isn't the only victim. Just this year, 2016, we're only 5 months in alone. LeBron James earlier this year, a snapshot of an Instagram convo came out from this woman where a brief sentence where he asked her, quote unquote, what's good? Nick Young, earlier this year, a video leaked of him from his own teammate D'Angelo Russell where he admitted to cheating on Iggy Azalea, his fiance. If Russell knew how to hold right, he should have gotten some blackmail dough out of it, bruh. I'd have been like, yo, bruh, get me a better contract on this fucking bum-ass Lakers squad. Maybe I won't, come for you. Okay? University of Maryland basketball player Diamond Stone. After a woman Snapchatted him on his phone, she also added 2 additional snaps after that. One saying, quote, if I'm pregnant though, LOL, he doesn't stay at UMD for another year, end quote. With a follow-up snap saying, quote unquote, I need an NBA check, child support, K, thanks. What? Bitch, why would you say that? Just get pregnant and act like it's an accident. Why are you fucking up the money before you even have the money? You're showing your intention. You're not going to get anything in court, boo-boo. Which leads me to our last point, which also happened around the same time as this Ezekiel Elliott story. Laramie Tungsten, minutes before his top draft pick was announced, quote unquote, someone leaked a gas mask bong video of him smoking, along with a Snapchat conversation between him and his college coach where he asked for money, which is technically illegal in the NCAA. Within minutes, he went from top draft pick to like number 13. He lost between $7 to $12 million in a matter of minutes. And now it's alleged that it's his stepfather who has sued Laramie Tungsten twice for assault. For assault, and he lost. But shouldn't he have waited until he got the top pick and got the extra $7 to $10 million, and then you blackmail him? By the way, learning how to hold right is not gender specific.
It's not at all.
It's not at all. Like, are you serious?
Learn how to hold right.
If you learn how to hoe right, you could be set for life. All you're gaining is your credibility to not be trusted as a hoe. There used to be times where, like a superhead, everybody knew what superhead did, and superhead never talked until recently. But superhead never really talked, and you knew where to go. Okay? But guess what? You done fucked up. No more backstage passes. No more sleepovers. No more clubs. Way more condoms.
Way more.
If you're even invited. If you even have these person's number anymore. Learn how to hoe. If you gonna be a hoe, learn how to do it right.
Learn how to hoe.
Learn how to hoe. Thank you, Alan. Thank you.
Learn how to hoe.
Learn how to hoe. And that concludes our breezy breakdown, y'all. I'm tired of y'all fake ass hoes.
Yes.
Back up before you get smacked the fuck up, bitch. Now, on to our mini struggle topics.
Mini struggles, y'all.
Babies. Can I hear myself? Oh, yeah, I can. Okay. Sorry, guys. The Met Gala was this week.
Yes.
I thought the majority of people had fantastic looks.
Yes.
There were a few major duds that we kind of want to, talk about. You go first.
I'm with this. So if you remember Met Gala, the theme was Manus Ex Machina.
Which means man versus
machine.
Mm-hmm.
So it was all this technological, new age, or your rendition of it, or how you think of it, at this fashion extravaganza. That's the Met Gala.
Right.
Which I do not remember, because I had to research it and remember, like, okay, what's going on? But isn't it some sort of art school, arts, fun, fashion?
I believe so, yes. I believe it's by the FDMA, the Fashion Designer Merchants, or something like that. I believe, because I still really never really knew why it was going on either. But maybe, by the way, guys, we should do our research. Yeah, thanks. But, tell us. Oh, this is the best dress of the night, by the way.
Yes.
So, our dud. But by the way, everybody looked really great. Claire Danes,
awesome.
which I just showed Alan, she had like an illuminescence. I think she really tackled the whole theme very well. By the way, if you guys want, just look it up. Hashtag Claire Danes. But let's talk about the duds. To me, there were 3 major duds.
Duds. Go through with them. Because I probably agree.
First, I believe, Nicki Minaj.
Nicki with this.
I would like to say, and I put this on the gram, the 2003 GED class of Joyce Leslie, Rainbow, and Mandy's has called, and they want their dress back.
Absolutely, because that's what she was given.
It was literally like a bondage strap dress with rhinestoned belt buckles all over.
Like if she wanted to, she could slide them and adjust them up and down her dress.
Exactly. And I believe it was by Jeremy Scott, which I was shocked because I heard he did other people's dresses that night and they looked better.
But I ain't surprised because of her and his weird Jeremy Scott thing.
Okay, so then is it her? Is she just, I hate to say this, is she just a hood chick with no taste?
It's, in my opinion, yes.
Because I've seen the other dresses that he's did for other people for that night and they did not look like that, if you ask me. Thoughts real quick? I mean,
I'm not a fan of it.
I'm not a fan either. But I have to say, though, Nicki Minaj, you do look better than being a bootleg Katy Perry. Because there was a time where you were wearing these terrible costumes.
You look
so I do give you props for that. But with the BS, like, and the bad highlights and the black hair, and I just think that there's such a better way to dress for her and her body. She's such a pretty girl. I'm sorry.
Because you dress for her body, though?
Yeah. Have you seen Mary?
But
them girls is thick, and their sister's thick. In fact, she styles for, like, that type of woman. There is a way to dress and still look good for, like, your size. Because if that's the case, then Christina Hendricks, you know, the big boob chick from Mad Men, if that's the case, then so many women would not look, then Queen Latifah wouldn't look good.
No.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? And she's not really curvy. She's more so just wholesome, if that's a word. Our next struggle, And I hate to say
Awesome.
it, guys, because we actually really like this girl.
I love Taylor Swift.
Oh God, baby.
I love Taylor Swift.
The whole 90s grunge, Courtney Love, platinum blonde, dark lipstick.
She's gone blonde.
See, which I would like it if it was longer. I think the bob cut makes it look so, Grand Theft Auto prostitute.
Very much so, especially what she was wearing. Like
Grand Theft Auto
a
prostitute.
high class one.
A high class one. She had a silver asymmetrical, which who does that anymore? I hate one-sided dresses, one-sided shirts. I think that is so
With this,
Aaliyah, Are You That Somebody, 98, Dr. Doolittle soundtrack. Like, seriously. But see, but it was cool then.
It was.
You know what I'm saying? Because I had a few. Man, I had a white asymmetrical. I thought it was cute.
You had a white asymmetrical?
Yes. I had those tops and shit.
Yes.
Like, that was cute. Now it's not cute. Silver snake material with knee-high boots.
So if she was giving cowboy prostitute.
Basically.
She was maybe giving. Where's Taylor from?
Coyote Ugly. Coyote Ugly.
Yes.
Stop. I didn't expect you to laugh at that.
Coyote Ugly is the fucking movie.
It is. It is. But okay, I'm sorry. Guys, it's the truth. Like, but yeah, she's from PA. She's from Pennsylvania. But either way, though, I've seen her dress better. Okay.
Yeah.
I could see if the Met Gala, you choose to dress like this.
You're Taylor.
You chose it.
Like that.
That's like Radio Disney. It was real. It was real CMA. It was real Country Music Awards.
Come on, Taylor. Just get it together.
Well,
But
we
no,
like
you're
you,
absolutely
boo.
right. That's what she was giving.
Next struggle.
Yes.
Madonna. Tits out, ass out, webbed black material. Plus, there's a video of her on Instagram
Yes,
sucking
I'm
on her
going to look at
finger,
right
just
now.
doing too much. I love you, Madonna. We love you. We grew up on you. Borderline, Cherish. I mean, I could name you the whole catalog if you asked me to. Like, I love Madonna so much. But
Bring it
why?
back.
I feel like Nasatal, do not do the cutouts if you don't have any supporting cast.
Just don't do it.
It was bad. It just didn't look good. And you're like 70. Which no disrespect for the age, but
okay.
it doesn't look.
I love
even
Madonna.
Elton John getting on her. You know it's bad when Elton John
you shouldn't get
saying
on
you
nobody
look like
ever.
a fair weather stripper. By the way, what is that? I don't even know what that is, but it sounds amazing.
Elton has been so much more vocal since Eminem.
Ever, word.
And he just be vocal. And I'm like, Elton John, just make music, be the, whatever. But
Right.
you just doing the most.
Beyonce. She wasn't my worst dressed, but I didn't really like the dress or the styling. It was latex.
It was a body condom.
It was, which by the way, latex. Oh, it was very sweaty under there.
Beyonce, I think you're
It
a
was
fetishist.
dysfunctional. Get it? F-U-N-K.
Dysfunctional.
To me, latex means a very sweaty puss. I feel like when the dress comes off, it's like, woof.
It was a latex body condom dress.
Yeah.
I think Beyonce.
And she looked like Tyra Banks. I don't know if it was the styling of her hair and the dark eye makeup, but to me, she looked very much like Tyra Banks. And for like a few minutes, I really thought it was until someone said, no, that's Beyonce. But no, but she did look good though.
She might be tired.
You know what? It might have been the color. You think if it was a different color, we'd be like, yes. Maybe
It can't be a different
Maybe because it was
color.
that coral nude.
It can't be a different color. Because Beyonce is a fetishist. A fetishist.
Okay.
Yeah. So and I just realized this because you came to the Met Gala in a body condom. Walking around with these ribosomes on it.
Yes.
Girl. But she's probably tired.
She literally left
She's
from
on
somewhere.
concert.
Yeah, on tour.
Yeah, Beyonce.
Yep. Which, by the way, speaking
tired,
of Met
bro.
Gala, never forget, 2 years ago this week, we have witnessed the elevator fight between Solange and Jay-Z. A epic time in pop culture history. It was probably the only time we got a chance to look into the perfect family that is or was or that we imagine to be.
What's going on? What's happening?
Right. Why? Oh my God. you said this before, Beyonce being Calculatron.
Calculatron.
Is this perfect timing? Given that Lemonade came out like 2 weeks ago almost now?
Calculatron.
Okay.
Absolutely. Check it out on the blog.
Okay.
Yes. But
yeah. By the way, check out Alan the Virgin's blog. It is.
Yes, it is a lot, y'all. It's alshahidus.wix.com/being Shahidus.
Okay.
A lot.
He's definitely gonna send it out over Twitter or something.
Check
for
me
that.
out on Alan the Virgin.
Definitely.
Yes.
Rachel Ray was not there in attendance, from
Why
what I
not,
know.
girl? What's going on?
But should she have been?
Why was she there in the first place? Is she that important to be there every
Well, she is a fashion
designer,
so I guess so. And I guess she is part of the CFDA.
Why did she should have presented a dress.
You know what? You're right. I feel like though that she should have been there. I feel like she had nothing to hide, then she should have been there. But then again, it could have been a threat. It could have been like, guess what? If she's there, I'm not coming. Meaning me being Beyonce. If she comes, I'm not coming. Which happened, I heard, allegedly with Chris Brown at the BET Awards. One year, Jay-Z, Beyonce were gonna come. I think this was the year that MJ died. MJ being Michael Jackson. I think it was the year he died, and that's why Chris Brown didn't do his tribute that year, but he did it the year after. It was a whole threat, and I heard there was a whole thing like, you know, if he's there, we won't be there. So
I think I remember that.
I don't know, but I know it is possible, and I have heard it being done by them before.
Right.
Now, even though Jay-Z has been in attendance during the Formation Tour, he was not at the Met Gala. Beyonce went solo and partied with her sister. Are there any thoughts? Do we care?
Baby, probably do it away. Why wasn't she there? Why wasn't he there? Well, you know, what was going on?
Right.
It's just so much.
Right.
Whatever.
But he's been on all of the tour dates thus far. Yes. So I guess our next, you know, should we do this or do we care or should we just move on?
Yeah.
Okay. Our next struggle is, or at least our mini struggle is Mother's Day.
Yes.
We're people of a certain many years who've given years of Mother's Day gifts, probably not just to our moms, but our grandmothers, our aunts,
moms,
you know, or like,
anyone,
or just
woman.
like people who like you consider a mom, right? Any woman,
you
know. I even got a card at one point because I was a pet mom. I know. I'm not a pet mom anymore.
No.
I know.
Tazo.
I know. Tazo. R.I.P. Tazo.
Yes. I love you.
What do you really get your mom after so many years
gifts.
on that day? And this depends on the timing. Because my family, a lot of my female relatives, their birthdays are around Mother's Day.
Mm-hmm.
So I more so go for the lower gift for the Mother's Day, and because their birthdays or whatever are in like the next 6 months, blah blah blah, then I'll get them a bigger gift then.
Right.
But what if your mom's birthday is like on Christmas, and then like it's almost like 6 to 8 months after?
Right.
Do you get something big?
Or do you just be there?
Hey, I mean,
Mom, happy Mother's Day.
Right, like,
love and
does it matter that like you're just there with your time and your love? I mean, does the gift even really matter to a mom?
After so many, depending on how many kids and
right.
If they receive gifts and, you know, love,
right,
things like that on Mother's Day, because some people don't give a fuck.
Right, some people don't care. And I mean, I love flowers, but I feel like flowers die.
Yeah.
So I feel like, I mean, I love them and they're beautiful, but like after like a few days, it's kind of just like,
and they're just kind of like wasting
you know,
flowers.
Which shout out to Mother's Day this weekend is a lot of HBCU graduations.
Yeah.
Yay! Shout out to all our HBCU graduates.
Don't
class
issue.
of, hey, I'm not a part of
But
I am a legacy. Shout out to Howard.
Yes.
I am like a 10 times over legacy.
Yes.
I'm like the only one who went to a PWI,
yeah,
predominantly white institution. Shout out to Rutgers and Penn State, though.
Yay!
Rutgers got
Scarlet
Obama
Knight.
this year as a graduation speaker, so you know. Niggas is selling graduation tickets, actually.
I didn't know.
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes. Niggas, yeah. And the year I'm not even there. And they're selling graduation tickets. Kids are selling their own parents' tickets off.
When? When?
This May, in like a few weeks, actually. He'll be here, yeah. Yeah, so shout out to my school, Rutgers. But shout out to HBCU graduates who are graduating this weekend. We're so proud of you guys.
Mother's Day weekend.
Yeah, but I always wonder why it was on Mother's Day weekend. Like,
that's when
I feel like it's such a conflict of interest.
Mother's Day weekend.
Yeah.
Or Mother's Day.
It was on the day itself.
On
Oh,
Mother's
wow.
Day. So, yeah.
And I also want to know, like, what, like, moms or or people who have siblings of the same year who are graduating in another HBCU,
'Cause, girl,
what are your parents doing? Like,
what
are
do
they
you
splitting
do?
up and going to different locations? Or, like, how does that work if you're in two different HBCUs and you're siblings and you're graduating the same year? I'm kind of curious about that. But shout out to all the graduates this Mother's Day,
Absolutely. Happy Mother's
HBCUs.
Day.
We're so
Happy graduation.
proud of you and good luck, because it's a hard fucking world out there. And guess what? I don't mean to crush your dreams, but I'm going to crush them. It ain't going to work out like you wanted it to. So
Think of your toes.
yeah, think on your toes, be creative, and have a plan B, and eat lots of ramen.
Yes.
Because shit ain't sweet out this motherfucker.
Honey.
But I'm pretty sure there's a lot of graduates who want to ask questions, or anyone wants to ask questions, which leads us to our next segment. Ask Alan.
It's Ask Alan. This is Ask Alan.
How you doing?
All right. So,
Hey guys, Ask Alan.
it's Ask Alan. Hey.
Hey, thanks guys for sending in stuff.
Yes, thank you. Where can they find you?
Alan the Virgin on Twitter, IG, also the Facebook fan page.
Alan, comma,
Alan, comma
the Virgin on Facebook.
But more than likely, you should be able to
Find
find
it.
me. Hashtag it. Hashtag Alan the Virgin. You can find it somewhere.
And alan.thevirgin@gmail.com if you want to submit
Yes.
your questions without having everybody see them too.
Yes. Punctuation, y'all.
Yes.
Commas and periods and shit.
Buggers and commas. All right, so what's our first question?
First question comes in from Dominic, Facebook friend. Hey, Gert. Thanks for the question.
Thank you.
Yes. So, oh yeah, I'll give Dominic. I'll give you your shout out later. Your Twitter. Damo boy underscore Damo boy.
Okay.
So for sending out the Facebook requests, do you think two friends can be fuck buddies and still remain good friends? Yes.
Okay.
Depends on the sexual relationship.
Which means what?
If they can handle being sexual friends and friends. Still go out and play games and go to dinner and have sex with other people because still y'all are sexual friends and y'all are good friends, but you are not together.
What happens when you get a actual boyfriend in a relationship?
Then that shouldn't matter. There should be no it's open relationship.
So how do you bring your new person into a situation where, we were literally we've been fucking the whole time, just good friends though?
Hey, why aren't y'all together? Let me know. But if we can be together, then hey, you can't fuck him anymore. Because you're with me,
So
y'all
does
are
that
friends.
mean that y'all can hang out?
Yeah, you can absolutely hang out because trust should be there.
Wow, that's a lot of trust.
Hey,
So then can you hang out with that person alone without your spouse?
yes,
Wow.
in my opinion.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, absolutely have fun. Like, if y'all can have sex and be good friends, but, understand that, hey, we're friends and I'm seeking someone else, a relationship, my whatever ideal of relationship it is. Absolutely. If y'all can do that, just understand that if we're going to be together, we're going to be together.
Oh, shit, okay.
If not, then
I
no.
agree with that up to the point of the new spouse coming in. I feel like the new spouse it's very hard for someone to, agree with that. But,
Yeah.
good
Understand.
question, Dominic.
Thanks, Dom.
Very interesting.
_ Damo boy.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, _ Damo boy.
Yes.
Thank you.
So
Okay,
yes,
next
next question coming in from Pumps McClinton.
Wow.
Yes.
Interesting name. Hi, Pumps.
Shout
Pumps
out
and a
Pumps.
bumps. Pumps and a
I
bumps.
can't. Pumps and a bumps. I was
Pumps and
listening to
a
the thong
bumps.
song the other day.
I
Great
can't.
song.
Oh my God, I was singing that last night. Yeah.
Great song. Great song, by the way. Great.
That just was
song.
scandalous. Yo, and that
By the
dance
way.
when he does the cross, shaking that thing like it was the itch.
Pumps.
Ah, so devilish.
Pumps McClinton. Shout out to my Pumpkin J anyway. So shout out to Pumpkin J.
Okay.
She asked, Alan Diversion, this question is for you. Thank you, because ask Alan.
Yay.
How can you tell if a boyfriend has had a homosexual encounter, and can you ever really assume that it won't happen again?
Can you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, first of all, how do you know?
How do you know? You know, what's going on? What
How do
speculations do
you
you have? Because just the question, you may have a thing about you may have a thing about suppose you could say homosexual relationships, because you're questioning your boyfriend and your security with him if you were to find out.
But
If
how
he
do you
had a
know, though?
I don't. You gotta ask him. Shit.
Okay, so then I guess the question is, then how do you ask then?
Hey, have you fucked a man before?
Damn, that's...
It hurts. It may hurt the
To a
man, but if
man?
you, yeah,
He's not gonna question that.
yeah, it probably is. Probably is gonna question.
He's not gonna like want to backhand the shit out of you. Not, we don't condone domestic violence.
By no
but
means.
you
do
coming
we?
at someone's
Yes.
like livelihood in some way.
Yes. But I mean, still, it doesn't.
So how do you approach it?
You go and you ask them. You ask them, hey, have you ever had sex with a? Have you ever had sex with a man? Have you ever had sex with a man? Just let me
Okay.
know. It's okay.
Okay, and then what was the follow up after that? I think
For her,
how
in
do you
regards
know, or...
to how do you know if it will never happen again? Can you be comfortable possibly assuming that it will never happen again? I don't know. Like, that's so on you.
Does that come with a conversation of have you ever, and
A conversation with self,
do
and
you
then a
still want
conversation. Right, because you have to be okay with understanding that it is a chance that your man may have had sex with another guy, and it's a possibility that he liked something about it. He enjoyed something about it, and that's okay.
Which, by the way, leads to a whole nother struggle topic we'll talk
Right.
to later, because there's people like Donnie McClurkin and people who say, oh, I'm not gay anymore.
And then the
I'm
whole
not gay
thing,
no more. Instead, I'm delivered.
Delivered.
So that's another thing, too.
It's a
I
big
mean,
thing. It's understandable.
if you have been gay, are you totally straight, or are you just bi and you just live with that too? Which is another strugglation topic. Thank you so much, Pumps, for the question.
Pause.
But I guess it's all down to communication.
Communication, and how do you deal with it? Communication, and you have to deal with yourself, your own communication. How do you feel about it? What are things that send you off about it? Well, if a man says, hey, if it was a yes,
Okay, now question then. Are there clues? Because I think we were talking about this maybe last week, and I had an ex-boyfriend who just totally went off the rail when he got hit on by a gay guy.
Right.
So are there clues? Like let's say straight guys using the F word, or is gay bashing a clue? You know how someone just overly gay bashes, and just why?
Why?
Nobody even brought that up.
You have to.
We're just
question
watching
those
Bravo.
things. You have to.
Nobody.
Shaw's of Sunset is
nobody.
on.
Right. Nobody brought that up.
Reza,
So then, are there clues? Can
Right.
gay bashing be a clue? Are they overly gay bashing? Are they making a way for themselves to talk about gay issues in a way that's not in a good light?
Mm-hmm.
That's how I would see it too. Because it's okay, why?
Mm-hmm.
Are there questions? Pumps, we'd love to know more.
Thank
Please,
you, Pumps, for sending in
send
a
us in.
question. Yeah, absolutely.
And our last question?
Our last question is coming from Shawty Wanted on Jack.
Oh Lord. Okay.
So by all means, this person asked me this question.
Okay.
And
I'm afraid to hear it, but
was,
I'm ready.
So, what's your type of guy?
What is your type of guy?
I don't know. I
That is
know.
so,
I
can't.
okay, my type of okay.
can't.
So in regards to, I answered the question with a question. Do you want my ideal type of guy?
What's your ideal type of guy?
Yeah, 'cause I
Okay,
had
is
to
your
rephrase-
ideal type your type? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. So, what is your ideal type / just regular type?
Someone sweet, intelligent, professional but fun. Ain't gotta have body yaddy yaddy, but
Are you
some
reading
muscle.
from a profile?
Reading from my response.
Okay.
But some muscle and meat is nice. Dick goes without saying. Understands I'm a bitch, but it's because I'm guarded. Someone that makes me feel secure. Someone that understands my artistry and that I'm not always going to make sense. Someone that values me, valuing them. Someone that can take what I say at face value, but understands that there is so much more behind it. Someone I can bring around friends and family. Someone that likes the movies. Someone into health and fitness.
Oh, wow.
Non-judgmental.
Wow.
Good intention.
Hey, ladies, don't feel bad now when people ask if you have a list. It's not
at all.
It's
Let
not,
them know.
It's not gender specific.
At all. Non-judgmental. Good intentioned. Persistent. Funny. Sucks a mean nipple.
Wow.
Gives me the world. Just someone that can be my best friend.
This is, and I think I need another Ask Alan on some of these descriptions, but we can't go there right now. Unfortunately, we are kind of a little out of time, but thank you to who on Jacked?
Absolutely. Thank you to, again, Shawty Wanted.
Wow, Shawty Wanted. Hi.
Hey.
Wow, which concludes Ask Alan, you guys. Wow, okay, that was very interesting.
Ask Alan, guys.
Yeah,
again,
Ask
Alan the
Alan.
Virgin. Ask Alan, hashtag it.
Yes.
Thanks, guys.
Hashtag
Love you.
Ask Alan. Find him Twitter,
Everywhere.
Facebook, IG, Gmail.
You gonna hear it. It's gonna be posted
You gonna
somewhere.
find it.
You're right.
Learn how to
Hashtag
budget
it.
hoe.
Strugulations 101.
Yes,
Ask Alan.
yes.
All again. Just everything. Just yeah. So.
Which leads us to our final game, our final whatever. Well, in some way, swipe right, swipe left.
Yes.
For all those who don't know, swipe right if we're interested, swipe left if we're not. Tinder based.
Tinder.
Malia Obama announced she's going to Harvard,
Yay.
but she announced she's taking a gap year. What are your thoughts on the whole gap year thing?
For us, it was very much so. Over there. It was very.
Sorry, guys. Inside joke real quick.
It was you either went to school. You went to school after college.
Right. Or
That's
you
it.
didn't. And see, and that was my question. Like, is it a privilege thing? Because in our days and in our town, which is, yeah, we got some kind of rich folk, but it's a mainly like working class town.
Absolutely.
But in
Upper
our
middle class. Around,
yeah. We looked
Flowing,
at gap years as you didn't make it into college,
Right.
or excuse me, a real school as the parents call it.
Honey.
B, unfortunately, maybe college wasn't affordable that year, so you had to wait.
You had to work it out.
Or C, it was a way of telling people college isn't for you and you never go. Because, like, for the working class, from what we know, that's how we look at it. But I guess in the privileged world, oh my God, she's taking a year off. She's going to travel abroad.
Where are you
so
going to go? What are you going to do?
amazing.
Oh, you can experience that? That is fun. You're going to go
Right.
mountaineering?
Whereas, like, if we told our parents a gap year,
What is you
motherfucker,
doing?
you better take that fucking gap and put it in between a crack of that ass.
But
That's
then
where that
again-
shoe is going.
But then again, it's not a bad time. Because during that time, because...
Not a bad time for her.
Right.
Look her
Her
parents
parents.
are.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, like, we're not talking about, and unfortunately, our parents do great things, but, like, they not letting us take no gap year.
Right. It's okay. Just, go
Shit,
and...
our parents would rather us spend an extra semester in school than take a gap year.
Honey.
So, our swipe right, swipe left, are we interested? We're interested because it's her.
So I'm going to swipe right.
Yeah, I'll swipe right too because it's her.
Yeah, I'll swipe
She's
right.
gorgeous. Next, swipe right, swipe left. Rumors are going around that Jay-Z is working on a lemonade response.
Now, what the fuck is a lemonade response? Why are you responding
How?
to, like...
How?
What are you responding
Kanye.
to? What are you responding to?
I guess to the whole. I guess they're
Do you
saying
just have to
allegedly.
drop an album because she dropped the album and you haven't dropped the album in a couple years?
Allegedly, he's telling his side of the story.
But what's the side of the story? We don't know shit.
Every cheating man, every alleged man's cheating side of the story.
Okay, right.
Basically, Shaggy, it wasn't me. We got the
Wasn't it?
concept. We got it.
Swipe
swipe right, swipe left.
I'm.
Because I think it's all about the money now.
Is there an option to skip in Tinder? I don't know, but I'm a swipe
We
right.
can
I'm a swipe right. I don't want to, but I'm a swipe right.
Yeah, because we just want to hear, I guess. Okay, fine. Oh.
Whatever.
You know what? I'm swiping left
You gonna
now,
swipe left?
but I'm going to swipe right if it is true. Because I
Right.
do want to hear it.
Right. Okay.
I do want to hear it
I'm
if
with
it's
you.
true.
I'm with you.
NBA playoffs, swipe right, swipe left. For all those don't know,
I don't know.
Well, the East is doing great. Cavs versus Hawks and the Heat versus Raptors. Cavs and Heat are both 2-0, which means they'll probably sweep the series.
Okay.
West Coast San Antonio, Oklahoma City tied at 1-1, which Thunder won by a chance. It should have been 2-0 most likely. Golden State Warriors, and Portland 2-0. A lot of them are runaways, so I'm swiping left right now. But the next round should be interesting, because if all goes how it seems to go, it'll be Golden State and San Antonio, top 2, and Cavs and the Heat, which people want to see because it'll be LeBron and Wade. So I'm going to swipe left right now.
But you going?
But I'm going to swipe right when they get to the next round.
Okay, I'm going to swipe. I'm going to do the same thing that ZZ's going to do.
Yeah, because
you know,
I mean, like, it's interesting, but it's not, because a lot of the teams that these top teams are playing are shitty. So it's just like, who cares?
Okay,
like,
so I'm
it
gonna
won't
do
get
what
interesting
ZZ.
till like the next round.
I'm doing what ZZ's doing, so I'm going to swipe left, and then I'm going to swipe right.
Well, thank you, darling. I appreciate it.
You know you're my sports guru, girl.
Honey. Oh, yeah, if you guys want to, like, talk to me about sports, you can do that.
Yes.
At zeezee
I
or
like
breezy,
sports.
at Strugulations. Yes, I don't like sports, maybe for the superficial reason
Yeah, maybe.
of,
Maybe
you know,
it's,
taking off your shirt or pouring Gatorade in cold water over people and stuff like that. But nonetheless, he is interested.
Yeah,
So, you know,
ask.
hit us up. Unfortunately, though, this does conclude our show. This is our 4th show, by the way.
Yes.
We made it almost a month.
on Cinco de Mayo.
On cinco, yinko.
Yes.
And by the way, guys, thank you for the support last show. We really did a lot of good plays. We made it past our goal. Won't say what, but we made it past our goal.
Yes, absolutely.
So
Achieving.
please support the show and share the show.
Yes.
If you like it,
please.
share it with at least 2-3 other
Just
people.
tell somebody, hey, y'all, you know.
You know someone who knows someone.
Just,
you
yeah.
got enough Facebook, IG friends.
Just to share and tweet.
Yeah.
It's on both of our stuff. It's on Strugulations.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
All
101.
All of that. Yeah, but you can find us.
Absolutely. Strugulations 101 on Facebook. Like,
We're at Strugulations 101 on Facebook. Oh my God. IG, Tumblr, and Gmail. And YouTube. And we're just Strugulations on Snapchat and Periscope and
Yes.
Twitter.
Yes.
Okay, without the number. So thank you guys. Any last words or announcements? Are we doing anything this weekend?
Mother's Day.
Mother's Day.
I'm going to blog and stuff and
Okay.
just get my mojo back set up for some stuff.
Oh Lord, we'll
You
talk
know.
about Alan's week maybe next week. It may be
Yes.
too sensitive right now, but
Yes.
he had a struggle.
Or, you know, yes, absolutely.
We can definitely hit that up. My plans, Game of Thrones, by the way. Jon Snow is alive, and Daenerys is a slave. Alan doesn't watch Game of Thrones.
But I know a little bit about it, but I only know like from like the second season.
Yeah,
like,
oh my
first
God,
and
he
second
has so
episode.
far to go.
Yeah.
But guys, I'll be with you on that. It's GOT. Of course, I'm gonna be celebrating Mother's Day. My people are gonna be out of town, so you know it's gonna be pretty easy breezy for
Cinco
me.
de Mayo weekend.
Cinco de Mayo weekend. The Wanda Durant story is actually airing this weekend.
Okay.
Kevin Durant's mother. You remember when he did the real the whole "You the real MVP"?
Right.
They're doing a movie based off that, and her struggle as a basketball mom is airing this weekend.
Wow.
I'm kind of interested because I'm like,
that's
okay,
interesting.
like
Okay.
there's nothing else to really watch this
Okay.
weekend.
Okay.
So I'm kind of interested, and of course Cinco, and of course celebrating Cinco weekend, and so but I want to know what you guys have planned. I want to know. It's May. It's cold as hell where we are. So, last words. I just wanted to ask. I guess, have you asked for help?
Yes and no.
You know,
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
a lot of people are pride. We don't want to ask for help. We think it's beneath us. We think, you know, we look like we're struggling, and it's okay. Sometimes people want to know that you're struggling to even
Sharing
help
is
you.
caring.
And sharing is caring. Pride kills, y'all.
Honey,
Don't do it.
ego, girl.
I wish I would have asked for help years ago.
Check your
honey.
motherfucking ego.
We probably
at
could
the
have
door.
been somewhere totally different if we'd sucked up our pride and asked for fucking help. Right or
Okay.
wrong?
We could have been, honey.
Honey, probably could have owned Time Warner by now.
Boop. Been Time Warner.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, we didn't think we weren't, you know, young and whatever, which I don't like to use as an excuse, but it is what it is. But
So much experience.
so much experience, you know, like, don't be afraid to ask for help. There's so many people out here that want to help you. And if they don't, guess what? What is a no really going to do? You're in the same place you were. You didn't lose anything by hearing no.
Every no is an opportunity.
Every no is an opportunity.
One of my thousands of bosses, former bosses,
In fact,
told me
no
that.
is an opportunity. ONNO, right? No is
Opportunity.
in the word opportunity. I never thought of that either. Thank you, Alan. Applaud, Alan.
Thanks, guys. But yes, every no is an opportunity.
No is an opportunity, you know. So, ask for help, guys. And yeah, we left you with some nice shit, but we gonna go and be ratchet. So, and we leave you. Have a good time. Follow us. We love you guys. Struggulations 101, Gmail, Tumblr, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Struggulations without the 101 on Snapchat and Twitter and Periscope. Bye, guys.
She is ZZ O'Breezy.
And he is Alan the Virgin, and we are Struggulations 101.
101.
Bye, y'all. Know how to budget, ho.
Know how to ho.
And know how to ho. Tired of y'all fake ass hoes. This is the extra. I'm sorry. We're really leaving this time. Bye.
Bye.
How many motherfuckers you done seen with a leather jogging pant? You wanna know how I turn up?
And call him a boss. That's like calling somebody daddy.
Well, this is the how I turn up.
This is Struggulations 101 with ZZO Breezy and Alan the Virgin.